Hello everyone, I am DragonFu, and today we're going to talk on the topic of buying level 90s. Not the free level 90 that you get through the purchase of Warlords of Draenor. Oh no. This is a real thing. Today, the date is January 28th, Tuesday, 2014. Blizzard has announced on the market, on the PTR, that there will be purchasable level 90s. Now, what I'm going to do for these kind of subjects is I'll end up talking about the pros first, if I'm against it, and the cons first, if I'm for it. Because I hate those one-side discussions on someone just rants on how much they hate or they love the new feature. Alright, so let's get this underway. What are the pros of level 90s? There has to be pros for doing this, right? Or else Blizzard wouldn't do it. Well, for one, I think what Blizzard looked at is if someone really wanted a level 90, is they would buy another account and they boot some Warlords of Draenor and everything, and they're just like, well, the game's already, it's almost 10 years old. Let's just make it so you can just buy it instead of going through all those troubles. Okay, so that's a bonus. Also, I have been in a healing corps before, and I used to raid a ton, but now my time's been cut down more so. And back whenever I used to raid, I used to be one of the healing officers. Well, I was the healing officer. We only had one. And I just would have preferred going from my druid into a Mistweaver for some fights, just straight up. But I didn't have time, or I was helping people, or something of that fashion. So what that would allow me to do is been like, oh, well, it's only 15 bucks. Alright, well, I'll just drop down, 15 bucks and get a freaking Mistweave in here. I couldn't do that back then. I can do that now. So that's a benefit, and I could easily learn how to play it, because it's just basically like, it was basically like relearning how to play your class after the revamp. Okay, so there's two bonuses to it. Another thing is old veteran players that just don't want to level anymore in the old world. It's like, this is fantastic for them. They're just like, oh, I can just buy a level 90. And they can go on their merry way. And there's also one more benefit that is kind of a double-edged blade. It's, there will be more max levels in the world, which is true, because I just know people that suck at leveling. They just get stuck. As easy as it is, people just get stuck, and they get, whenever I go up to one of my friends and I'm like, hey, you should come play WoW with me, they just go, oh, well, don't you have to be like a really high level, and doesn't it take a long time? And I'm like, yeah, it takes a while, but it doesn't take too long. So this would turn them on more so, because most of my friends at this point have jobs and schooling, and they would just prefer straight out to buy level 90 and just level with me in Warlords of Draenor. I mean, I don't blame them. Whenever I started playing this game, I was a young teen years ago, and I had a ton of time. It was like middle school, and I was like, oh, I have no time. I play World of Warcraft on the weekends and everything. That doesn't happen right now. People have lives, are getting married, have kids, and personally for my group of friends, it's harder. So I see that as a benefit. Now let's go over to the con side, and I am more so against this. For one, it's just going to get a bunch of idiots at max level. It doesn't matter how much, because I helped a lot of people with their spec and everything. It doesn't matter how much you help someone. Idiots are going to be idiots, and this is going to allow more idiots to be idiots. Because, oh my god, the bad people that I have seen in this game is, ugh. You'd be surprised how some people just can't play a stupid video game very good at all. Okay, so what are the cons of this exactly? First of all, you're going to have Mr. McMoneybags who buys the game and buys an entire roster of 90s, and he's going to suck, and he's going to come in, and he's going to screw up your guild. Yep, he's going to come in, he's going to kick his feet and everything, and I know most of you guys are basically going, oh, we'll just kick him. Some people are too nice. Some people are like, well, let's try to help him out. And then he's going to flip-flop from each tune. Now, I've had people flip-flop from each tune, but that was back in Wrath, and that guy was damn good. And he was well geared on each of his tunes. So, I believe the cons outweigh the pros of this, because I just believe there's going to be too many bad players just coming in and basically just buying 90s and going herp derp derp to derp. Also, this could essentially destroy questing if everyone in WoW, because the WoW developers have said they make features just assuming that everyone will use them. Like they said, whenever they make an expansion, they assume that everyone will buy the expansion. So they have to go in assuming a feature that everyone will use it. I won't lie. If I get a few extra bucks lying around, I might do it, because, for instance, I want to level 90 warrior or mage. I just have never gone around to doing it, because I've either been raiding or working or doing schooling or whatever. I just haven't had time to level those classes to max level. So, what the cons on... The cons of just someone not being able to play their class is far too heavy, I believe. And I don't believe some people even care to try, because a lot of people don't care to try. I don't know. That's my opinion on the topic. If you guys have any opinions on this, please leave it down below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing more in the future, because I thoroughly enjoy these. Please leave comments, concerns, feedback in the video options below. I promise I'll try to learn from my mistakes, the ones I've made so far, and continue to make better content. Alright, thank you for watching. Dragon Fu out.